That's the outro.
That's at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could just roll right in.
Ready? Right here. Hey, welcome back, guys night. This is technically going to be episode 2.
Technically.
Yeah, technically.
So much content for nothing.
So much. As you can see, difference from episode 1, we're not sitting on a couch.
We are not.
We
kept our roots, though.
kept
kept
the
the
roots.
We kept the couch.
Couch is still important to us. That's where the idea was born.
We still sit on the couch, too.
Oh, yeah, no. The couch isn't out of the question.
It's a very expensive couch.
We're still going to have guys night, like actual guys night, and we're going to eventually, we're going to record more of those.
How much do you think the couch was?
It's been around for a while. I don't know.
In its time?
In its time.
Probably a good $2,000. I know how much they are now.
I was gonna say probably it's because a full sectional. That's that deep cushion.
Yeah,
Got to be 4.
big old ottoman.
I mean, you can get lost in it for sure.
100%. Me and Amber went shopping for
$5,000.
sectionals a few weeks ago.
$5,000.
Like
$5,000's an expensive couch.
month or so ago, and yeah, they were like $3,500.
Yeah, but your dad,
$4,000.
yeah, your dad don't do nothing halfway.
No,
Big. Big.
we gotta quit.
Well,
But
Big
yeah.
Lots, they got some good couches. All right, moving on from the couch. There's the
Obviously-
couch.
Are you gonna tell us how much the couch was?
I have
No?
no idea.
Oh, it's just all
Genuinely.
We're just guessing.
No, a lot.
How much do you think the couch was?
Plus or minus like 300.
1,000?
No,
dollars.
I'm in the ottoman.
It's a solid deal.
I'd take it.
That's a lot of couch for 300.
Have you ever heard of an ottoman?
Yeah.
Do you know what an ottoman is?
Yes.
Mm.
You don't know what an ottoman? You are
The Ottoman
uncultured.
Empire.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he's not wrong, but that's not what we're referring to.
Is that where it comes from?
He didn't know what the Ottoman Empire.
The Ottoman Empire. I played Age of Empires. I know what Ottoman Empire is.
I don't know if that's where the name Ottoman came
First
from.
off, Age of Empires,
Amazing game.
Never played it.
We've talked about it.
one of the best games ever.
Mobile, right?
If I could find it and buy it, I would download it and play
We've
it.
had this conversation.
Is it not on mobile?
You can play the newer version.
Okay, how much is it?
The newer version?
Yeah.
Like $70.
$70.
Oh, you're talking about Civilization.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
Age of Empires.
No,
It was Age of
we're
Empires.
talking about Age of Empires.
Age of Empires is a mobile game, bruh.
No.
Not
Yeah.
not original.
I used to play that mug at Zach Ward's house.
Yeah, not original.
You're talking about Civilization.
He had an
Sid Meier's
iMac. He had an
Civilization.
iMac before Steve
The
Jobs.
original Age of Empires was on the computer.
Yes.
Interesting.
I played it.
Oh,
I played it many
hours.
times.
It's
Hours.
the same thing as Civ, though, right?
Yes,
Just
but
killing
a
them
very
little
different
deers.
Format like in Civ, you like walk across the top of the map. You only see like 2 or 3 soldiers. Like in this, you can have like 50 soldiers. You're like going through the woods. Like you got to get on a boat to cross the river.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, listen,
Yeah,
hey,
that sounds
if you
interesting.
want to
In-depth.
get into something with me,
No, it's
can you multiplayer play?
you are supposed to be able
You're
to.
an idiot.
Can you multiply?
Can you multiply the amount of players
You're
playing?
supposed to.
I'm not a gamer. If we could do that, listen, I'm in.
That'd be an interesting.
You want to do that right now?
Just this episode being played.
Dude, I could screen mirror.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh,
So anyway,
Yeah,
we're going to be working on some different segments. We kind of want to get it to where, we're not just doing the same old, same old. We initially wanted to just talk about sports. We're going to be honest with you. We like more than sports.
we've evolved.
We've evolved as human beings. Obviously, Zach hasn't. He's a bum.
No,
Hey,
Zach.
He's a bum.
He's a
Look at
bum.
this guy.
Oh, hey, Zach.
Look at him.
Speak for
Stinking
yourself,
bum.
Zach. Are you a bum or not?
I'm a bum.
I'm really glad we had this conversation. And Zach is only interested in sports. He has no
Only.
other special interests, no other.
He has the emotional depth of a 4-year-old.
Yeah, he's just never developed
Maybe
that part
two.
of his brain.
Yeah. But
but-
at this point, if his brain has not developed, can we really get onto him?
He's got until I think
Is
the
that-
rule of thumb is about 30.
I think at that point, like is
Yeah.
it his fault if it's not there?
He can.
His brain development,
Yeah. He can. He
That's a
can
crazy
form that
statement.
creative part of his brain, man.
He can
start
form it?
watching. He could start watching stuff that actually
take
stimulates
mushrooms.
his imagination.
You believe in mushrooms?
I've never taken.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I believe they're real.
Oh, I believe in them.
I believe I've seen one
I
before.
have seen mushrooms. I've never taken mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. If you don't take mushrooms, I just don't think that you're a serious person.
Joe Rogan knows a lot about mushrooms.
I'm on those shrooms.
I'm on
Lion's mane.
mushrooms. I'm on 6 different kind.
Lion's mane. I take it.
Turkey tail. Turkey tail is a mushroom that's
That's
in
a
that.
thing?
That's in it. You take that too.
I know.
See, Joseph don't even know what kind of mushrooms you put in his body.
Chimichangaranga.
That's not a real one.
I
It's
believe-
close.
Fair enough. I have no good reason to challenge that. As far as I know, that's real.
Cheese.
But yeah,
Right at the park.
Yeah, with a bunch of Mexicans.
but change of scenery, big time, and
We like it.
it's
It's the Real Talk Studio.
it's so much easier.
There's a lot of shows. We're gonna try to differentiate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But it's a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. We're all here. It's all set up. We don't have to.
When you gonna shed that
set
jacket?
up. I'm thinking about doing it now.
You're sweating
How do you know?
through. I can see it.
Nah, that's just the color of the jacket.
Where'd you get that jacket?
I got this for Christmas a few years ago.
Oh, a few years ago. Okay. I don't know why that. I don't know where I'm going with that.
I don't know if you should feel insulted or not.
I do.
I mean, a
Feel
few
a
years
little
ago, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, I've had it for like 2 years.
I think this is already a better episode than everyone we've recorded with Zach.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
because well, here's the thing:
'Cause he's
the
not here?
episode wouldn't have changed. He would have just sat
That's what
there
I'm saying.
quiet this whole time.
It's a bum. I just want to.
Yeah, we're really not happy with Zach right now.
No.
He's not here solely because of a bad use of his time. You feel good about that?
I didn't like
That popping noise? You didn't like
It
that?
sounded really crisp. I'm not gonna lie.
Can you do the water drop?
I can't do the.
No, you gotta like. What are we doing?
Some freaky stuff right now.
What?
It's getting interesting.
I don't know about freaky. That's not a good word.
No, freaky's
Not
not
the
the
word I
word.
would have used.
Yeah.
Freaky's not the word.
I would use. That one actually hurt. Okay. So we're going to go over some stuff that we talked about already. Wesley, listen, I think you do a great job, but this is your segment. Boom.
Oh yeah, the board.
Oh, the board.
So yeah, we recorded.
You did not get the board.
No, that's why I needed Joseph to give me a screenshot.
That's also no way that's every team.
30 teams.
Yeah, it is. It's just small.
30
It's
teams.
not spaced out. That's all of them.
Yeah.
That's every,
100%. Yeah.
That's
30.
insane.
Wow.
That just blew my
Yeah.
mind.
I'm not sure why it's insane.
6, 12, 18, 24,
Because I
30.
just feel like, in my mind, it'd be so many more logos.
I mean, 30 logos probably looks like that.
I don't
That is
feel
what 30 logos look like.
I just feel like it's more.
So yeah, we recorded a
stupid
whole
or something?
2 episodes on the couch. And I'm not going to throw that footage away
No.
by any means. I think
You're going to sell it.
we're going to call it like the lost episodes. I'm going to make some clips out of it.
The archives.
Stuff that's funny, yeah, and maybe just like post it out. But one of the big things we did in our second time sitting down recording together was we put together the board. Now, the board is not here.
I don't have it.
Joe? Where is it? Did you delete it?
After I put it in the drive.
Here's the funny thing. Let's just start from scratch.
We could
It's
do
the
that.
archives.
Wait, let me.
Can you do anything as we're going?
Well,
No.
I mean, I could. I
Let me
could
pull
quickly.
Up,
Man, but this wasn't
Nah.
gonna look like right here. It's gonna break the fourth wall.
And you're showing all the other logos.
I know, man. Oh,
yeah, close it.
Stupid idiot, man. What kind of idea was that? For real, honestly, I'm
No,
very
you're
upset.
dumb for that.
Who is
You.
Yeah, you.
Wesley?
Sorry,
I'm not sure
my fault.
what has been happening here recently.
What are you talking about?
Like wavelength.
Jacob, we have been friends for too long.
Just
for me to
because-
yes man you. Okay.
Yes, man. What are you talking about? It's the same team is what I'm talking about.
What was
Yes,
the-
man.
what was
Why does
the-
everything gotta go straight to yes, man?
What's the
Mhm.
you made the
Mhm.
account, you bum.
And gave it right to you.
What's happening right now?
I'm gonna get the drive pulled up so I can.
I made it for you.
All right, so there's one time there's a field,
there was a field.
and in that field there's some cows.
It's a cow farm.
It's farm.
No cows outside.
It's a cow farm.
But then at nighttime, the cows somehow disappeared. But every morning the cows came back. And so this farmer, he wasn't very good at farming, but it was his dream. And so he always told his mama really wanted to be a mama of a farmer. And so he told his mama, said, "Mama, I'm going to be a farmer for you."
Mama of a farmer.
So the mom ended up moving to the city, getting rid of that dream. But he always held that in his heart. So he bought this land and bought these cows, learning how to do some cows. Okay, learning how to keep some cows. And so he's keeping these cows. Y'all really disrespecting this farm.
I'm listening, man. Hey, this
So-
is serious.
So he's keeping these cows. He's learning. He's, getting into the groove of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really like milking cows and nothing. They're just straight up just cows that you would keep in the field, kill them later for some food. But they keep on disappearing at night.
Still, again.
Like every night, every single night. Once they got to a certain point, he has about maybe, 75 cows. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of cows.
That's a lot of cows.
So he's got probably about
He's
100-acre
successful.
farm. He's a successful dude.
There's only one file in here, Joe.
Might be the one I put in there.
Are we still looking for this?
This is the first episode.
Did you delete it?
No, I've not gone back into the drive since
Okay.
I pulled this off.
I guess the moral of the story is, what do you think happened to the cows?
That's the first episode. And you deleted them off your phone? Okay, so hey, yeah, all
It's
the
gone.
footage is gone, except for we have one view
Let's
to play with.
see here.
That's crazy. We're like on the clock here.
That's fun stuff right there. We're just gonna let's just start over on the board. So To put it in perspective, the whole point of the board, this is something we kind of brought to the second time we met recording. I bought, obviously our setup was not as high tech, so I literally bought a foam board and I put stickers of every NBA team on there. And the whole purpose is I like basketball a lot, but I have not been able to be really into the NBA because I don't have a single team that I am a massive fan of.
I do.
Yeah, Jake is a massive Celtics fan. I don't know where Joe falls, but
Basketball wise,
yeah,
I don't want to tell you because I don't want to influence.
you're gonna.
He's OKC.
It's OKC. Or it's the Lakers. Something weird.
It's OKC.
My team is OKC. I would like LeBron to win though, this year and next.
Why?
This year and next, you're wild for that.
Why though?
Because then the Jordan debate's over.
Is it?
Yeah.
See,
100%.
he hates Michael Jordan.
I don't.
He hates
I don't.
Michael
Not
Jordan.
at all. That's not true.
You're a hater.
I think he's the
My
second
thing
greatest
is
player
like
of all
y'all
time.
did not bring a solution. This dude's cows are disappearing every night, and he's asking for help. What do you think is happening to these
They're
cows?
going to work, bro.
At
They
nighttime?
work the night shift.
You're being patronizing right now.
Or it's aliens. I think it's
That's a
aliens.
cop out.
I haven't
though.
thought about that.
Usually when cows go missing, it's aliens.
A lot of times.
Like the hovering.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yeah, like that. The tractor beam.
A tractor beam?
Tractor beam.
A tractor meme?
Tractor beam?
Retractor.
You have such a nice what?
Retractor. Beam.
Retractor beam?
That's retractor.
Tractor beam.
No one knows what we're saying.
Tractor?
Tractor, as in like the thing,
Beam.
like big green tractor.
No, this is different.
Oh, okay.
It's a tractor beam. It's a beam that
We
comes
could go
from,
slow.
I don't even know why I'm trying to
We
explain
could go
it.
faster.
So the board.
Climb up in my lap.
He's still going.
That's not bad. I could be a country singer, I think.
I think we've established this.
I don't know if we have or not. You think I could be a country singer?
Sure.
Put the little in
Especially
it.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially now.
Now?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Beyonce's a country artist now.
Oh, see,
Anybody can.
Anybody can do country.
You diminished it a little bit.
How am I diminishing it?
Because you're saying, yeah,
She
you
won
could because
country-
anyone can.
She won Country Artist of the Year.
That's
And that
That's
album
album of the year.
was dog crap.
yeah, it's
by
dog
the
crap.
way. It's
You probably
terrible.
like it.
Never
Terrible
heard
album.
That's probably shower music for you.
I went and
Never heard
listened to it after the
Shower.
fact of her winning
shower.
it.
You don't listen to music in the shower?
it. I was making a joke about not showering.
See, that's not funny because we believe it.
Okay.
It makes sense.
It does make
Okay.
sense. You stink.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
You nasty. You stink. Your cheeks nasty.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Your cheeks.
Put some water on them cheeks.
Put some
boy.
water on the cheeks. Every once in a while, get a glass of water and put some water on the cheeks. What is that? Flipping? What was that?
Water on the
Oh, you were waving them off.
No. Stop it, Joe.
Get out of here.
Stop it.
And
Nasty.
sometimes though, you gotta get a little pressure washer.
That's insane.
Get
That's
some. Get
that's
some.
taking skin off.
Get some of them. No, well, yeah, some of that dead skin on them cheeks.
Take a layer or two off.
You're nasty.
Keep it nice.
So
and
the
clean.
moral of the story is you're gross. You're dirty.
What were we even talking about
You
before?
stink.
I don't even. We're so off the rails right now.
You are unclean. Ceremonially.
Oh,
Ceremoniously.
Ceremoniously. Ceremoniously?
Yeah, that's an actual word.
Ceremonially unclean would be what the biblical term be.
You sure?
No.
I didn't think so.
But I'm pretty sure I've read that a lot in Leviticus.
I feel like what you just said. I can't even say it. 'cause I don't even-
Ceremonially?
Is that actually a word?
You have a computer in front of you, Wesley.
Okay. Calm down.
I'm calm. You're dirty. You're unclean. You're nasty.
I don't know what to say back. You're dirty.
No, I'm not.
I disagree.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, your life is.
My life is disrespectful.
You type in ceremonially, it says ceremonially unclean.
Boom. Don't. I mean, listen. There's certain people that can argue Bible with me.
Ceremonially unclean means being defiled or causing defilement.
That's Joe, baby. He's a defiled.
Everything you come near.
You can't even be. You're dirty. You're dirty.
Sick.
JoJo's sickening.
Sick.
JoJo
I
disgusting.
just have to sit here right now.
Joseph
This is one of those moments.
doesn't shower.
I do shower.
No, you don't. All right, so we doing this?
Yeah, the board. I never got to finish like
No, you don't.
All right, so let's take 5 off the
So many
board
things
right
that
now.
Change.
no. So we haven't even really described the whole point of the board yet.
To find you a team.
Right. The whole point is to
To
find
root
a
for.
team. I was a Pistons fan for a while. I was a Clippers fan for a while, and that was all because
It was Blake Griffin. He was my
favorite player of all time.
He had like
Personal.
4 good years.
It was great to watch, man.
But yeah,
I was playing high school basketball when that was going on.
my personal favorite player of all time. But he doesn't play. I think he's officially retired now. He does comedy, which he's a funny guy. So the comedy, is cool.
He also had a baby.
Allegedly.
With Kardashian?
No,
No.
with
That's his kid.
you don't
That's
With who?
tell him, Joe.
a person. Tell you later.
Oh, is she like a
Mhm.
star?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like a big thing. And it did look like him.
Oh, it's his kid.
I don't think it is.
Man, that's funky.
There's talks that it's also Kevin Durant's.
It had freckles and it was light skinned. Oh, she's white.
Light-skinned?
that baby
Light-skinned?
That baby can look like that if she fathers it with any.
Did we just
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did we
the
just-
freckles and
But
the
you
light
gotta
hair?
think. Here's the thing. He's as dark as Blake Griffin, though.
we cannot let him get away with just saying
The baby.
light skinned?
Oh yeah.
No, it's like and not to get too deep into this, but the way like that kind of works, genetics works. Blake
Yeah.
Griffin is already mixed. That baby should be quite a bit lighter,
Mm,
and it's not.
not exactly.
It's not.
He could get whoever mama and daddy was black, Gene.
Right, but Blake Griffin's already like toeing the line.
I know, but what I'm saying is what is his
Hey.
mama or daddy black?
The baby?
No. Blake Griffin's mama daddy.
I think it's his dad.
Okay, the genes could pass on.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
possible. It's possible.
Genes pass on.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Sister jeans.
It doesn't matter to me. But there's a
They
good
share those
argument
genes.
claiming that it could be his or Kevin Durant's.
I don't.
Kevin Durant funky.
The Kevin Durant one holds up when you look at like kind of what goes into it a little bit better. But Blake Griffin has also. It's reported that they were together at one point.
Kevin Durant's funky.
Oh yeah.
He need to shave his head.
He looked
got-
nasty.
He got proud family feet.
Mr. Proud. That's a good show. Are we gonna get to this board?
Dude, I've been trying.
Okay.
So the whole point
So
of
we're
the
here.
board was we were going to start. We were eliminating teams just based off of whatever reason that I could not find myself rooting for that team. We were just going to take them off.
All right, 5 off right now. Go.
Let's start up in the corner. Clippers are out.
Clippers are out. Done.
Jazz
Yeah, cover all.
Jazz are gone.
Jazz
we'll
gone.
update this next time.
Yes.
Memphis stays. Milwaukee stays. Atlanta's gone.
That's 3.
Yeah. Sixers are out.
4.
Kings can hang. Denver can hang. Mavericks. Ooh, some things have changed since the last time we talked about
That's
the
a good
Mavericks.
point.
Some things have changed. Oh, let's talk about Anthony Davis.
In the essence of
Bro.
What
keeping the
a
board the
bomb.
same, we'll
I
keep
think-
the Mavericks for a minute.
What a bum.
Yeah.
I think in retrospect, Lakers won.
Lakers won the trade.
I agree. I mean, you can't,
I said that in the beginning.
but you can't disagree.
I agree with you because what happened was something that we said is like,
Was that water good, dog?
oh, it's not water.
My gosh, it changed your life.
But the big thing was the Lakers lost any kind of low post presence. And we thought they were getting that back with Mark Williams, but that didn't happen. The trade went through.
Dalton Connect's mad.
Dalton Connect's ticked. Rightfully so. Apparently he's even asked for a couple extra games to like manage his mental state before he
Okay,
gets back out there.
he won't make it.
Yeah.
That's
No.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you got to think that's not something that happens in the NBA like ever.
Like
you don't
a
get traded
retracted.
and just get a trade retracted and you have to go back to the team that just traded you. So I give him that, especially as a young player. That's a lot to take on. When you have a coach who
My
It's
thing,
but go
my
play.
thing with it is he's not at a point where he's earned a spot to stay.
no,
He just got drafted to them.
He's a baller.
he's a hooper.
He is, but he hasn't done enough in the league to say, okay, I deserve the right for you guys not to trade me like that.
right.
Well, my thing is, I
But
know
he
it's a
has
different, unique situation.
yes, it's something that barely does
But
not
the
happen
best
often.
way to combat that is
Come
to
out
go
and
out and
hoop.
ball.
Come out and hoop.
That's
Be
fair.
like, hey, you tried to trade me? That was a stupid decision.
That's fair. But
Let
you
me show
got to
you
put
why.
and you get to play with Luca and LeBron.
But put yourself in his shoes a little bit, man. It stinks. Like, that hurts as a player.
He plays in the NBA.
Well, I mean, yeah, you got even at, like when you're playing
The Lakers
even when
granted
you
it
don't
to
get-
him, so take it if you
even,
need it.
Even when you don't get picked up and pick up with your friends, you're like,
Him
yeah,
needing
I
it
don't-
is the problem for me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think so. The mental state thing, go play ball.
There was a coach that literally brought you in, drew up plays specifically for you.
LeBron wanted you there.
I don't think it's as much as they just wanted him out. It was just,
Well, no, they wanted to make the trade,
Yeah.
but the thing
To
is,
me, if
he's
I know the
gone.
coach wants me and LeBron wants me, I don't
Okay.
care if management wants me or
and
not.
Dalton Connect's not an idiot.
No,
The trade that we were getting, Dalton Connect was worth trading, and he knows that.
oh, it's we now.
Oh,
It's we.
you said
But
we.
he's not a Lakers.
I did say we. I don't know.
He's an OKC fan now.
I'm a no. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
You literally said that.
Yeah.
just a minute ago.
I thought.
I tell you one thing though, you dirty,
Yeah.
All right,
you're
you're
nasty.
So taking all that into account, Mavericks can hang just to
Sick.
keep the
Smelly.
essence of the board
good. Shut up.
intact. Chicago, we cut Chicago out. Miami,
Distasteful.
Miami's gone. Celtics can stay. Lakers are out.
I need
Thunder
to look at some more
stays.
adjectives.
New Orleans is out. Cavs were in. Charlotte's in.
Booty.
Knicks are out. Suns are out.
So, what is happening right now?
I'm just
we said
going back.
5.
Yeah, but I'm going back to the memory that I had of the board prior.
Okay, you're gonna have to get me this, and then it's gonna make more sense when I get them all blocked.
Yes. So
I'll blur them or something.
yeah, we can figure something out.
So there's the board.
No,
We're
you
gonna be
gotta put
doing
the
that.
red
The
X.
exciting thing is gonna be when it kind of narrows down a little bit. Right now, it's kind of redundant.
Yeah, because we've already been through it.
We're gonna
once
narrow
before.
it down, and then once we narrow it down, what's gonna happen is he's gonna pick his team.
We got it down to about 20 in the first episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to come back to it, get it back down to 20, and then whittle it down from there. We're coming up on All-Star break. I'd like to be done with it before, the serious half of the NBA season.
I would agree. I think we need to record ourselves watching the dunk contest. That's already gone.
I don't want to watch that.
That's already passed.
No,
No.
next weekend, I think.
Oh, never mind.
Or is it this weekend?
You
I
think
don't-
so?
I guess I don't like that idea
When is
either.
it?
Huh?
When is it this weekend or next weekend?
It's the 16th, I think.
So it's this weekend. That's Saturday.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
We can.
Mm.
I can tell you.
Oh, no, you're wrong.
I'm going to
It's
Shirley's house.
It's Sunday. Sunday's
So
the 16th.
17th?
So it'd be Saturday the 15th.
I'll tell you right.
Sunday cannot be the 16th. It's Saturday's the 15th.
Saturday is the 15th.
So Sunday will be the 16th,
Yes.
What day did I say?
16th.
17th.
That's the actual All-Star game.
So then it would.
It'd be on the 15th.
Yeah, I don't really watch it. That's a bad idea.
I wouldn't mind watching the three-point contest, but the dunk contest, I'm in no way, shape, or form
The
interested in.
The dunk contest is horrible
At
every year.
all.
Yeah.
They have Matt
So
McClung
bad.
coming back, but it's like I'm with Stephen A. I blame every NBA superstar that doesn't want to be a part of it for the fact that it stinks now.
I just think that, if you can dunk,
To me, that goes into the GOAT debate, man. LeBron's never been in one.
That's true. But they also used to be a bigger deal back when Jordan did it.
MJ and Kobe were in it. Just saying.
Yeah, Kobe's not top 5. Did you see the video of Draymond doing the fake dunk and they're saying he needs to enter the dunk contest?
After someone dies, people start really speaking ill on their name. When
Yeah.
Kobe was alive, nobody questioned.
You
if
might
he
as
was
well
top
rank it.
five.
You might as well rank it.
Now that he's gone,
Top 5, let's rank it.
we going to the generations,
We can do generations, but we can also be like, a
just like our personal top
little
5
nonchalant about it.
players of all time.
I'll tell you one thing.
Your mic's doing that thing again.
Mine?
Yeah, they did it on Monday.
You can't hear it in edit, so I don't
Okay,
know.
well, then so no,
I was
I'll-
gonna say
Okay.
Let them.
It's probably your fault, Joe.
it doesn't even make
It's
sense.
sensing your
mic.
dirtiness.
You stupid idiot.
You defile everything you're near.
You
You're defiled!
Stupid idiot.
Listen, the bad thing is you can't argue it.
I mean,
You
it's
smell
just
yourself
one of-
right now.
It's just one of those things.
You sniff, be like, dang, is that me? You get up in the morning thinking, mercy. Or new every morning, thank you, Jesus. And then you go, I'm not going to take a shower, though, because you're dirty, Joe.
Okay. I don't know how to help continue. This
No, you kind of just got to sit back and,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
just live with it, honestly.
All right, top
It's one of those
five
things.
adjectives we can use to explain his dirtiness.
I got you.
Sick.
This guy can't figure out how to work his laptop.
I was looking at something else right there.
So sick. Disgusting. Rank.
That's top 5. That's weak.
Can you help?
Profane.
Profane. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
His
Smutty.
smutty.
That just sounds bad.
That sounds awful.
Smut sounds worse, but smutty. You're smutty.
Smutful.
Smutful.
Here we
Look,
go.
he has no idea
Go.
how to handle this.
Grubby.
Grubby.
Grime.
You're just grimy.
You
Pull up
grungy.
the thesaurus.
That's what I do.
Dictionary.com.
When I
dog.
preach, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Greasy.
That's. I mean,
Dingy.
we're all kind of greasy.
Dingy.
You're a dingy guy.
You're
You're
polluted.
dingy.
You're polluted.
You're polluted.
You're soiled.
You're uncleanable. Salt runs.
You're
Screams.
Hey, this is a big one. You're bedraggled.
Bedraggled.
That doesn't sound like a real word.
Bedraggled. Look, he's sitting
Made
here
that
just
up.
sad, just knowing that he's bedraggled. Because I never knew I was bedraggled, but now it makes so much sense. What is the next one?
Please give me the next one.
I looked up the definition for bedraggled.
What's the next one?
It says containing, covered with, or thoroughly penetrated by water.
What?
That's bedraggled.
Yeah, so now y'all are dumb.
As in dripping.
You're dripping with
You're
nastiness.
dripping with grossness, dog.
You're dripping with
It says
grease.
with
That
water.
is a wild
Definitely says with
definition.
water.
Yeah, but the water comes out you dirty.
Brody.
You ever seen a puddle on the street?
Mm.
That's the water comes out of you. Nasty. Nasty, sick. Ew. Ew. You make other people sick with your presence.
Grotty.
Grotty.
You grotty, dog.
Grotty. What is happening right now?
I don't know, man. Top 5 adjectives, man. Bedraggled is a really good one.
How did this happen?
You are blackened.
blackened.
Apparently, that is a
What?
synonym for dirty.
That is racist.
That is racist, man.
I
Hey,
ain't gonna say it.
Merriam-Webster, you need to get your stuff over here. Blackened is just dirty. Apparently,
That's crazy.
I'm not.
that's a synonym for dirty.
Miriam is a racist.
Blackened as in stained, not clean.
He checking the time. He trying to get out of here. He's got someone running the
He
shower
said,
right
he said
now.
we've been going an hour and a half yet.
Actually, we're 27 minutes in.
No, we're living. We're
Talk
fine. All right,
What?
so back to the top 5.
Yeah, let's move on from his grottiness.
Sorry, Joe.
That was fun though.
That was fun.
I'll be honest.
Joseph was
It's just-
oh.
Oh, you're an idiot.
What are you
You're
doing?
just stupid, dumb, not smart.
Power it on, Joe. Just don't get too close.
I'll look up synonyms for stupid.
Let's go.
Do it. I wish I could look stuff up.
You can.
Oh, my phone.
Yes.
I just proved the point there.
Here we go. Thick.
Thick. Hey. Thick could go a few ways.
Dull.
Dull.
Fortuitous.
Oh,
That's
you all
crazy.
type of batude.
You obtuse, dog.
But
Doltish.
doltish.
Yeah.
What did you look at? Stupid.
Yeah. Lame brain. That's a Merriam-Webster word? That's crazy.
Futile.
That boy got a smooth brain.
Laughable. Ludicrous. Naive. Senseless. Short-sighted. Simple. Trivial.
Dopey.
Irrelevant. That's a
If we were,
irrelevant.
if we were each one of the 7 doors, which ones would we be?
Let me look them up real quick because I don't be watching that like that.
Dim-witted.
I'd be the angry one.
Yeah, damn wet. Right now,
Moronic.
No, just altogether.
Soft-headed.
That boy got a smooth brain.
That soft head.
Yeah, no wrinkles.
thank you.
Opaque.
That's not a good thing for your
What?
brain, brother.
Opaque.
Oh, no wrinkles on my brain, not my head.
Yeah,
Opaque as in ambiguous.
I don't even know what that means.
they say the wrinkles is like your knowledge.
The wrinkles of knowledge.
That's word on the street.
As you
I'd like
learn
to.
more, you get more wrinkles.
I'd like to hear the actual.
All right, so we got Doc, grumpy, happy, sleepy, bashful, sneezy, and dopey. You're
Hey.
definitely dopey.
I'm,
Say it again.
I'm
take
taking
those.
this jacket off.
Doc, you're sick. Doc, grumpy, happy, sleepy, bashful, sneezy, and dopey.
I'll take dopey.
Yeah, you're probably dopey.
Back sweat.
I'd say Wesley's sleepy.
I knew that was coming.
I don't know which one I am, to be honest with you. But the camera's about to turn off.
I was trying to see your back sweat.
Ain't no back sweat.
Oh, I thought you said.
No,
something
I was getting out ahead of it.
else.
All right.
That's why I had to.
We were set. We got to figure out how to do a good transition
Transitional. Oh, you're talking about like
for cutting because you're gonna have to.
All right, is it cutting right now?
I
Is it
don't know.
cut?
Is this a good transition?
All
Yeah.
right, so we're going to transition now.
That's the, I don't like that.
Okay, we are
No.
going.
We need to just figure it out.
Hey, give us 2 seconds. We'll be right back.
Oh my goodness gracious! You got hit play.
No.
We're already rolling.
All right, so we're gonna actually do this. We're gonna try to keep to a segment. Man, listen, we just been goofing off. You know, it's the same thing that everyone else does.
Start it off, Jake.
Okay, what?
Start it off.
What are we
Oh,
doing?
I thought you
So are
turned
we
it
doing?
off.
Are we doing the idea of the generations, or are we just doing like our own top 5?
Man, I just feel like our own top 5 right now because the generations probably takes a little bit of research. Don't you think so?
You can, yeah. I think we could do. The only one I think that we need to research is if we did the 90s. I'd say 2000s, 2010s to current. We could probably do that.
I feel like we're good. I feel like we could. I mean, we can't go to 2020s.
That's what I call current. I did it by decades.
Gotcha. So you want to start in 2000s?
We can. That's up to you. I mean, what do you guys think?
It's not up to me.
From like 2000 still now.
Yeah, so
By
2000,
generation,
2010,
2000,
2020s.
2010s, 2020s, which would be current. Saying, I mean, we know a lot of those players pretty well. But I mean, we can just do a personal top 5.
Go ahead.
Fine with that too. Yeah, give us a feel
All right.
in order.
Okay.
In order.
Yeah, in order. This isn't like the Pixar movies.
Top
In-
5
in
all
order.
time.
In order.
In order.
Top 5 all time
In order.
or current.
We'll do both. We'll do all time. We'll do current. Start with all time. Did you
All
hear-
time.
Did you hear that one dude's top 5? Not to cut you off. Like he's like a rookie this year, and he said his top 5 was like Shaq, Kareem, Anthony Edwards,
Anthony Edwards.
Paul George, and Bam.
PG-13.
All time?
He was doing an all-time list.
That's insane.
Didn't have LeBron, Jordan. Didn't even
He's
say
an idiot.
Kobe.
He's an idiot.
He said Anthony Edwards and Bam Adebayo.
He's an idiot.
All right, so mine all time starting. I'm gonna have to just. I'm probably. I don't want to start anything, but I'm gonna go Jordan, LeBron, 1, 2. All right,
Fair.
don't throw no.
It's
sticks,
fair. It's a fair. It's
No
it's not
stones.
a crazy thing to say.
No rocks. Okay. I'm gonna put Larry Bird at 3. I did it. I
Okay.
put Larry Bird at 3. 4. I'm gonna go. I just think Larry Bird, the legend status behind him, is just too much to pass up.
He was different.
He was
Sure.
different. He was different. We got to have a little bit of representative on the top 5 as well. 4, I'm gonna go. 4. What you laughing about?
And like,
I'm listening.
and like the blowing in the mic.
4, I'm gonna go top 5 all time. Oh. 4 all time. I'm gonna have to probably put Shaq.
I like that.
I think he was just dominant. And my 5 is gonna absolutely destroy y'all.
Are you about to say Ray Allen?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm a realist.
We can be controversial, but we can't be stupid.
No, right. I'm gonna go Tim Duncan 5.
Didn't expect that.
No, I know you didn't, but I think we forget how flipping good Tim
I have
Duncan
no
was.
idea how good Tim Duncan was. You didn't see that? There's like a whole clip. There's like a whole thing, people putting together Tim Duncan highlight reels.
No, Tim Duncan was amazing.
Tim
No, but
Duncan
there's
was
like
dog.
this. There's a podcast I brought it before where I don't think any of them know anything about ball, and there's this one older dude on there, and someone was like talking really like raw about how like Tim Duncan. This old dude's like, you have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. Like banging the table,
Oh,
and then
I've
they
seen-
cut that clip in, and then it just be highlights of Tim Duncan.
Listen, dude.
Absolute dog, no question about
so
it.
Duncan was
Jordan,
amazing.
LeBron, Larry, Shaq, and then Tim Duncan.
Okay, now let's flip it. Let's flip it. So
All right. Let's
let's
cancel
get-
what I just
no,
did.
No, I like that. We're gonna keep that. We're all gonna. But
You
I
go,
also want
you're going positions.
I want your personal top 5 then.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying not like that's your all-time list.
Yeah.
I want to hear
Oh.
your all-time favorite players, top 5.
Oh.
That's not gonna be even close.
I think it's just
no.
no. That's but I think that's
Yeah.
the cool thing about it.
Ray Allen's number 1.
I figured.
Here's the question as we go into this too. Are we counting? So we're doing currently who it says in the top 5, or who at the end of their career we also.
I'd say just who if you had just who's there right now. Don't.
Right now,
so like,
okay.
I know you're what you're
I-
saying.
I
like
think
oh,
later
Wemby,
on-
like not yet.
When we're on episode like 400, we can do that.
Episode 1012.
I'll mention it when it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
my
that's fine.
my personal top 5. Are we gonna do that now or
Right,
go
yeah,
around?
We'll just go through. Yeah, we'll come back on it.
All
We'll
right.
come back.
Okay.
Go ahead, Joe.
So okay.
Am I going top 5?
Yeah, top 5 in order.
You're all-time top.
LeBron, Jordan, 1, 2. I feel like
Did you not know you were gonna go?
no, I did,
Okay.
but I have a different look at this. Of I'm taking Akeem over Shaq.
Oof.
Akeem is who,
I'm not.
When you listen to centers talk about
Hakeem or Hakeem?
Hakeem, my bad.
Okay,
Hakeem,
it's two
my
different
bad.
people.
Hakeem
Thank you.
Olajuwon. That's literally who centers try to mimic their like that. That was the foundation for footwork in a center.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah. Okay.
Shaq didn't get up on footwork.
Olajuwon, he's unreal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shaq is unreal.
I don't think it's crazy. Keep going.
Okay. That's where, and then that's
Before
where
we
it gets.
debate.
That's where it gets harder for me.
So you're at 3.
I'm at 3.
So you said Jordan. You said LeBron, Jordan, Hakeem.
Hakeem.
You
Okay.
can't think of two more?
I can I? Hey,
I'm-
bro,
but-
nobody rushed you.
I know, but like the
Hey.
first one's always the hardest.
Joe, I'm listening, dog. I'm listening.
Gosh,
That's all we're doing is listening.
the first two are the easiest.
Yes.
Okay.
You talking about the first one's harder? Gosh, shut up.
Okay.
No, the first one's
I don't
the,
want to hear.
what did you just say? You just said two different things. Go ahead.
I feel like
Stupid.
I feel like there's so many players that are even, but I like Larry Bird.
Thank you.
I wanna put
Okay,
Larry
that
Bird.
was not crazy.
So
then.
Larry's 4.
Larry is my 3.
I think I don't, and I was kind of Kobe's top 10. I don't think he makes top 5 in my opinion. I feel like there's
He
players
didn't
that
make
were-
my top 5.
I feel like there's players that was so much better. I think a lot of Kobe was just his dog mentality. Not to say he didn't do some good things, but 90% of Kobe, in my opinion, that love for him was just that dog mentality. Playing with shooting the free throws with torn Achilles, that kind of stuff. I have said Tim Duncan in the past. I would still, I almost still want to throw Shaq in at 5.
I don't think that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
Did I not go 2 bigs? I went a forward and a center.
Yeah.
Power forward and center, yeah.
I'm gonna go Shaq.
Yeah, that's literally not very different.
No.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just
Yeah.
saying like that's a solid Larry Bird. If people okay. All right.
And the thing too is, I know there's players I'm forgetting of that I would probably put in, just like on the spot moment.
But you didn't. All right. Wesley,
Okay.
top 5.
I did a little looking.
This boy
'cause-
got a freaking.
I did a little bit looking because I
Gosh.
wanted to. I was going to make a statement.
Nobody
I wanted to
looked.
make sure I had some.
Nobody looked.
No, I was just looking at some career stats
I'm looking.
before I make a decision on some of these. Obviously, 1 and 2 is I still believe MJ is better than LeBron. So I'm going to say Jordan LeBron, but it's very slim, that decision on my end. Third, I am going to go with Kobe.
3.
Yeah, I'm putting Kobe at 3.
That's high.
That's a very common 1, 2, 3, I think. Because we got to remember, for a long time in Kobe's prime, he was considered right there before LeBron really hit the ground running and proving what he was. Like it was Kobe and MJ. It wasn't. Now it's very clearly LeBron and Jordan, like who was the best of all time. But for a very long time, it was MJ and Kobe. Like
Yeah.
it was between those two. So yeah, I'm putting Kobe at 3. I got a weird one.
Okay.
At 4. I've got Stephen Curry
I don't know.
at 4.
Of all time.
Of
I'm
all
not gonna
time.
say. I'm not saying it's like the craziest no, but I wouldn't.
One of the only unanimous MVPs.
Championships.
I get it.
Couple MVP.
Point record.
I feel like he's got too much holes in his game.
That's fair. That's
to
fair.
say
But
the greatest of all time.
we compare stats and accolades. He's up there with a lot of these guys we're talking about. So I think Steph's a good 4. And I'm gonna get real controversial at 5. I am putting Dirk Nowitzki at 5.
I don't hate it, but that's crazy over Shaq.
No.
Yeah, and you guys both said Shaq, so I just didn't want to. Shaq was insane.
That's crazy over Elijah.
I always just think that.
and I like Dirk. As a matter of fact, he's in my top 5 favorite players personally.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's probably why I got him in mind. A little bit of bias, and I might be crazy. Again, I'm with Joe. There's probably some people I'm not thinking about. Like I didn't even think about. Honestly, I think Steve Nash could deserve that conversation more
In top 5 ever?
No.
than Dirk.
Oh, then Dirk,
then
yeah.
over Dirk?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying just top 5.
No, I'm
Neither
just
top
saying-
one and top
but that
five.
also-
But then also you got like Magic.
But does that not show how much Dirk should not be in there?
Maybe a little bit, but something about Dirk, man. Dirk went places and went on runs where he was it.
Yeah. All right, so let's do top 5,
Personal
our favorite personal. So
Okay.
we have to rank these 1
Might
through
as well.
5?
Might as well,
okay.
bro.
I mean,
Might as
I don't
well.
know how.
I don't know how I feel about
Get
that.
hard.
Yeah.
In
Just
no
throw out your top
particular
five, yeah.
order.
I mean, top 5 is legit anyway.
Yeah.
So my top 5, Ray Allen,
Knew that was coming.
Kevin Garnett. I loved when he got the ball at the top of the key and just went to it. I loved it. I loved his jump shot. I loved everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. Manu Ginobili,
Yeah.
I like that.
dude, fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Dirk Nowitzki, I had to put him in there, and then not Paul Pierce.
Good.
I always thought he played like an old man.
Not good. I think Paul Pierce is one of the most overrated NBA stars ever.
Yes,
as far as a career.
He's a champion,
is
but
concerned.
yes.
He's a champion, but overrated.
Yeah.
Buddy wanted that farewell tour bad.
I think Kevin Garnett was the best player on that team.
Absolutely.
Okay.
As far as a game
But
changer,
if Draymond
Yeah.
Green was on that
Yes.
team, though,
You're crazy.
we're not doing this.
BJ, you're an idiot.
BJ,
All right,
hey,
so anyway.
we'll name drop you this time. You
BJ's
do
yeah.
this.
And then I'm gonna go with Eddie House,
That is, this is a Celtics fan.
Big Baby
Top five right
Davis.
I was gonna say he's just
100%.
Is this bad? Is that bad?
No,
I mean,
it's your personal.
dude, like I literally think about Kevin Garnett. I almost teared up.
No,
about
Kevin Garnett-
watching. Dude, that was some like you talking about like how we watch NBA a little bit. Dude, I watched every single night. Every single night. Almost every single highlight of the Celtics. I love them. But obviously Eddie House, he was on the team when they won the championship. Pure jump shooter.
Yeah.
Pure jump shooter. But I'm going to have to go, and it's another Celtic, but I can't help
Dude.
it. I can't help it. Tony Allen.
I like Tony Allen.
He played for Memphis. Dude was an absolute dog.
Lost art.
So I have,
We need more players like Tony Allen.
so
in the
I've
league
got
now.
Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Manu Ginobili, Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Allen. Pretty solid.
that's not bad. That's not bad. Am I up or you up?
You, Joe.
Russ is my number one. I know we're not going in particular.
No, I
That's
like
my
that.
Number one.
I love when you say that.
Yeah. Don't.
We're not going to rank it, but
It's
number
just
one.
the first one I said, and
But then just say it,
The
'cause
two things correlate.
We understand.
No, I just want everyone to know the two things correlate. Steven Adams, love Steven Adams.
He's like 6 for me.
Yeah, love Steven Adams. I had this a second ago. Freaking, I'm gonna say LeBron. LeBron in his prime was
Yeah.
insane to watch.
D Wade. Dang, I like D Wade.
So I was picking between saying those two. I don't want to take both from the Heat. This one's kind of crazy. I'm saying him as someone I want to put, but I'm not gonna. But Chris Bosh. I used to love watching Chris Bosh play.
I don't hate
Chris
it.
Bosh.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a
Near basketball.
kind of a poor man's Kevin Garnett, but yeah.
Yep. Kyrie. And then
Yeah, I can see that.
Jake hates Kyrie.
Man, he's just a weird person.
Jake hates Kyrie.
But we've talked about this.
What do you
Jake hates Kyrie like you hate Michael Jordan.
No.
I don't hate Michael Jordan.
No, there's a
Second
level of
greatest player
hate.
of all
That's
time.
a crazy hate.
Y'all are both stupid.
Basically, my top five is the 2008 Celtics. Go ahead.
And Dirk.
If he had to
And
do his,
Dirk.
if he had
And
to do
Manu.
his personal top 10, it's
It's-
10 of the 12
it's the
active
10
players on the roster.
I
of
kid you
that
not.
Celtics team.
Legit, probably.
And then I'd probably say Harden.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a solid top five. That's more, I'm not going to say trendy. That's more that's more superstar status kind of stuff.
I like the play style.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I picked too. Championships. 1. All right, go.
So it's without question. Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
I know we're not doing it in order, but
Oh my gosh. Why do you
there's
just
just
say Blake Griffin?
no. The
It's
thing
just the
is,
first one that comes to your mind.
I know,
no,
but if
and
it's
the
the
two
first one,
correlate.
that means it's the first one.
but everyone else is behind Blake Griffin on this list.
Right.
Just know that.
Right.
There is no more order, but
He
just
was
know
fun to watch for
Blake
3.5
Griffin-
years, for
Blake
sure.
Griffin was watch it. It was like 6. Blake Griffin is
It was
the
like
one that
6.
got me into basketball. I did not
Yes.
care about basketball until Blake Griffin got to the league and I saw him dunking on people's heads.
Lob City was a different level.
Once Chris Paul got there, it got even better, which brings me to the next player that's my favorite,
DeAndre
and that is
Porter.
Chris Paul. Love Chris Paul. I think that we have been conditioned in the media to hate him, and Joseph is a prime example because he just shook his head.
I don't hate him.
You don't hate him, but you don't like him.
You don't love him.
What do you not like about him? What's there to dislike?
You're supposed to love him.
I just don't.
Great point guard.
Okay.
Arguably one of the best.
No.
He's second in the NBA in
One of
assists,
the best mid-range shooters of all time.
and also one of the best point guards of all time.
I put D Wade with the mid range.
I'm pretty sure Chris Paul has the highest mid-range percentage of all time.
I think he actually does.
I mean, I'm sure who has the most shots.
Well,
Don't
probably D Wade probably has more.
Yeah. So you met you.
Well, I mean, Chris Paul, he's second in the NBA in assists, so he definitely doesn't. He's always been kind of a pass first, especially once he left the Hornets.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Chris Paul. Right after that, just again goes into that duo that just really like pulled me into the NBA. Paul George. Paul George,
On
especially
Indiana only.
I'll take him early after he left Indiana.
Ugh.
He,
Evan
he,
Turner was good.
he
too.
was hooping for years before he finally started falling off. He caught that same injury bud that Kawhi has, but before that, you just love watching him play. One of the smoothest games to ever touch an NBA floor. 100%.
Tracy McGrady. I feel like Tracy
It's
McGrady.
completely different.
You think?
Yes.
Oh, I feel like PG-13 is a poor man's Tracy McGrady.
I don't think you compare the
I'm not
two.
gonna get into it.
I don't think you compare the two.
You don't think Tracy McGrady's
No,
good?
it was a whole completely different video I watched today, and it's just gonna start an argument, and I'm not gonna do it.
What is
That's
that?
cool.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul George. Right after Paul George, I'm gonna put Dirk. So that would be 4. And then to round it out, I'm gonna go with Joe's. I'm gonna say Kyrie Irving.
I love
Just
him.
too fun to
We've
watch.
seen
with
him live.
basketball, man.
We did.
Too
That's
fun to
special.
watch him.
We saw
Like,
him, KD, and Harden
And
yeah,
Harden. That's
wild.
special.
That's a really cool.
against Memphis.
Yeah.
with Ja.
And Ja. and Steven Adams.
I know.
Bro.
Wow.
That was my.
You were invited, were you not?
Yeah,
You couldn't go.
I had to work.
He didn't go.
Couldn't ask off.
I mean, but genuinely, we wanted to make it a thing.
No, I hated that I wasn't able to go.
Bro, that was a good game,
Oh,
too.
it was amazing.
Wow.
I had a great time.
We played at the Serendipity. It started raining on us. Disc golf.
Yes.
My
that,
dad slung it.
That did happen. Threw his arm out first throw.
He did. Like you're smacking a woman.
What?
Well, when you forehand, it's like you smacking.
Smacking a woman?
Ba-ba.
That's interesting.
Never thought about it like that.
Me neither.
Maybe my game would be better now.
Me neither. I've never thought about it either. So, boy, you're nasty.
Segue into something, dog.
No, so what was it you were saying?
So,
the
yes,
video
you got a hot
saw?
take, you say?
Yeah.
You got a hot take?
It's
Fire flames.
You ruined that. just now. That's ruined.
Is it ruined,
If you
think?
hadn't done the Fire Flames, that intro would have been pretty good, actually.
Oh, like, you have a hot take? You have a hot take? That was the intro.
No, then you said Fire Flames.
Fire flames. It's
Yeah, ruined it.
like a fireball.
I get it.
I made that.
Well, Canva made it.
Well, see, no, because this part, okay, Canva added another little line over here, and it said another words, and then I changed the color and put the ring of fire around it. So shut your mouth.
You should have just let Canva handle it.
You don't like it?
I'm just kidding.
I like it. You don't respect greatness.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Let's hear it, Joe. What
Yeah,
was
what's
it-
the hot
what
take?
was
'Cause I
it
got a
you
hot
were
take
about to
too.
bring up?
I got a hot take too.
Listen, bro.
I got a hot take.
They were saying Grant Hill. When Grant Hill came into the league, it was the first time you saw a 2 or 3 guard that could handle a basketball and
Yep.
not dribble a basketball, because I went back and I watched the entire series with Magic Johnson, and that mug did 4 dribble moves the entire game, 1 dribble move a quarter. Was not dribbling in the sense of what you call having handles today.
Who is this again?
Grant Hill.
Yeah, okay.
So Grant Hill, you can go back and look this up, was giving Rodman, Scotty, and Jordan problems. They were struggling to guard him.
Well,
So the-
Grant Hill was supposed to be the next Jordan.
Yeah, there was talk
So-
of it. He was unreal.
So the thing the guy was saying was, you see these guys, the first time they see a 2 or 3 guard that can actually handle the ball that way, and they're struggling to guard him. Imagine putting them in front of like a Kyrie today or somebody.
I'm sure they could adapt.
It's a fair thought.
It's a fair thought. I don't think it's
They're saying that they
controversial.
would get killed.
I don't think that's controversial. What I'm saying is I think you adapt. You don't think they had the mindset to adapt?
I'm not saying they didn't.
I'm just saying,
You can only adapt so much.
to me,
There's
okay,
at some point, there's a breakdown in skill.
yeah, but to me, the Kyrie wouldn't be dribbling back then like he was today. 'Cause
There's a
that's not
breakdown in
stressed. That's
skill.
not stressed.
There's a breakdown in skill, but the greats, the more they see something like that, the more they do adapt. We see it now. You know what I mean? Like, you want to know one of the main reasons why Golden State went on the run they did is because their style of offense was so different than what the NBA had become used to. Now, years have gone by, athletes have had a chance to see it, coaches have had a chance to adapt to it. It's not as useful of a style of offense, or other teams are just doing it just as good now.
I
You
think
know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. Yes, Grant Hill came into the game, big frame. You know,
I think
ball
there's
on
too
the
much
string.
dribbling in today's game.
I actually disagree. I think people should dribble more.
You mean it shoot
I
less?
think we should shoot less threes.
Okay.
And get to the rack more. I that's more fun in my opinion.
I understand that, but hold on now. But when I say dribbling, I'm talking about the ISO game. I think there's too much of that.
Is it true that the NBA 3-point line used to be shorter than it is now?
I don't know.
That was also another video I saw.
I figured it's.
So you
On
used to be
Jordan
hating
LeBron.
on 90s and back.
I mean, we are done with the 90s.
I mean, 95 was a good year.
I think the style, I don't know. I don't hate on it. I
But
don't
here's the
hate on
funny thing is they were the best in the world at that time. Just like the people are now are the best in the world at this time. And just like in 50 years, we'll probably be thinking, oh my goodness, they're hovering over the ground, jumping 18 feet in the air. Like,
Well, and we're not diving all the way into this. We can do that another episode. But I also think that's another proponent to why you hear a lot of arguments on Jordan is, I think a lot of it in the same way. We said somebody earlier than I wanted to say this is, Kobe. Those are two eras of basketball where there's one player amplified above everyone else. Jordan's reason was a lot different. That was when the NBA was blowing up globally. And I think there's so much nostalgia behind Jordan, and I think that's one of the reasons why some people always put that level.
but I think that's part of being the GOAT.
I don't think so.
I do think so.
If it wasn't Jordan, somebody else in the league would have been amplified to that point.
But it was Jordan.
Okay.
And then we would have said that other person was the GOAT.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I think nostalgia, I think everything goes into being the GOAT because I don't think you can argue. I think.
In my opinion, if the NBA was as big now as it was back then, Jordan wouldn't have the name he has. He would have been known as a good player.
I don't know about all that.
He would. I think so.
Here's
I mean,
the
but we
thing.
thinking and projecting, man.
My only issues with like that argument is it's a moot point because we'll never know.
I have
agree.
I have a legit hot take.
Okay.
And it has to do with superheroes.
Okay.
Okay?
I don't think I like where this is
I already
going
think I know what you're about to say, but go ahead.
Go. I want you to
No.
I want to hear it.
No, I don't want to guess it.
I don't want to
hear
guess.
it.
And I'll tell you if I'm right or wrong, and I'll be 100% honest
Go ahead.
because I already know.
I'm listening.
Go.
Can you whisper it in my ear?
No, go.
It's a long,
Text it to me.
it's a long distance.
Go.
Please text it.
No,
I'm not
can you
gonna.
please just say it?
Now I'm feeling petty.
Okay.
All right, move
I
on
ain't
to
got
the
nowhere.
next
I
thing.
ain't got nowhere to be.
Move on to the next thing.
I'm fine with that.
Tell me what you go with it. Say
Oh,
it.
y'all not fine with that?
Dude, you're
No,
being-
I want to hear it now. Now,
No,
you're being
now
aggravated.
it's too much.
No, now you're being.
Now
aggravated.
There's too much
Now-
around it.
No, there's not.
I'm about
Yeah.
to.
You about to what?
I was going to call you somebody's name.
Oh. I don't know what he's gonna say.
I don't. I mean, which
Can you
name?
please just
What's your
say
hot
what
take?
it was? Like, come on. Anytime now.
All right, it's about superhero.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying what my
No, I'm
pick
just.
would be for.
I just have a thought. Like something. That comes, it's something I've heard before.
Okay.
I'm just curious if it's gonna be what you
It
think
probably
about.
is.
Go ahead.
Say it.
If it's what you thought it was, we're moving on.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
There.
Okay, Batman's a criminal.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
No, I thought it was-
I 100% agree.
Okay,
Batman is a villain.
he's a villain, and I can't stand him. He has
Batman-
killed more people than any other.
No, indirect. Yes.
You're wrong.
I
It's
disagree.
because,
Mm-mm.
Kill the fools.
dude, as much technology and money as Joker has, you can't create a cell that he can't get out of. That's crap. You keep taking him to the same.
If you, so I did some research. If you read the amount, the body counts for the villains that he could have killed it's
Oh, it's incredible. It's
incredible.
wild.
Genuinely
It's wild.
put it, and I'm gonna make this a personal. Make it personal. If you knew that I knew somebody was coming to kill one of our friends, someone we know, and you found out I knew, but I didn't say anything or stop him, and I could have. Does that not also make me responsible?
It does. Yeah.
So Batman is then responsible for every person.
It's
that dies.
actually called an accessory to murder.
Yeah.
So
I don't
Batman
think he's
is
a villain.
Super,
he's a. You,
not only is
you
he
just
a,
contradicted yourself.
not only is
I'm
Batman a
not saying
villain,
he's responsible, but it doesn't make him a villain.
he is a
oh my
super
goodness,
villain.
he
super,
he might be worse than the Joker.
No.
in my opinion.
Yeah, because he knows to do good and doesn't do it. James said that's sin.
I knew he's going there.
You know, I can't not go there when I say that. So here's the other issue.
Can I tell you what I thought? you were gonna say
Isn't
first?
being a yes?
And I almost don't want to because now I know you're going to say it just to aggravate me.
I agree 100% with what you think I was going to say.
I thought you were going to say Superman's overrated.
He is.
He
going with that.
kind of, sort of.
No, he is.
No.
To me, as someone who
It's
enjoys,
not a bad thing, but he is.
in someone who enjoys superhero, can I tell you this? The same argument that you would make that Jordan's overrated, I make for Superman.
No.
It's nostalgia.
I'm a DC guy. Or not DC, Marvel.
Mm.
Marvel over DC. There's no one in the Marvel universe I think that could beat Superman.
but to me, I don't. But
There's a couple.
when I think overrated, though, I think it just.
That's also let me take that back. 'Cause that's a bad take because sometimes I hear about some of the
You got.
people
You
in
got.
the
I don't know if you.
comics,
I don't know if you're deep
and
enough.
then you realize.
Yeah, you got to get
Then you
deep.
realize.
There's
Yeah,
some
there's a
people.
whole
I
other
don't
world in
think
the
so, bro.
comics.
There's
I'm not gonna say no.
there's some folks. Like
So,
there's
They might put up a
versions.
fight.
There's versions of Thor that could like actually
Mm-mm.
beat up. I'm being.
Thor's
I
killed.
know.
Thor has killed Hulk.
Joseph, this is something I'm into. I know there are versions of
You know
Thor
we're getting a comic
that are
book store
above him.
at the square?
Are we really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
We lost the comic book store.
Did that place close?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
You was just getting involved over there.
I know.
Wow, that's insane. So, no, I think that here is what's it called? Vigilante?
Vigilante.
Vigilante.
Yes.
That's illegal, right?
Yes.
All right, so he's a lawbreaker.
No, technically, I mean, no. Batman's a criminal. In the
Oh
eyes of
my
the law,
goodness.
Yeah.
He's
Never been a
He's saying
question.
he's a criminal, but he's not a villain.
Yeah. There's a difference.
Okay, so he's a criminal that causes innocent lives to be killed.
Technically, if we're talking, if you want to, 'cause
What is a villain?
Here's the thing, your lens right now is all in the realm of what we've seen on TV as well. In Civil War, if criminal equals villain, Captain America's whole side in the movie Civil War,
Well,
they're
I
all
don't think our
villains.
take
Did they
that-
kill innocent lives?
They were responsible for some. They were trying to defend someone that did.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but again, is it a habitual pattern of their superhero status to kill innocent lives
No,
or save them?
Batman doesn't kill innocent people
Yes, he
with his
does.
own hands.
Oh my! You might be a murderer. You might be a killer.
I don't even know where this. What does that have to do with me?
You think
you're a criminal.
that just because you don't kill them with your own hands, it means you're not.
Batman's a weird situation.
No, he's not. He's a villain.
He's not.
He is.
He's a superhero.
Let's also
2v1.
Batman would get worked by 99% of people, heroes, and it's crazy that he doesn't.
What do you mean?
This man,
He's probably a little
the
slippery than
only-
you think.
No.
The only argument for Batman is give him time. That's not how fighting
It's
works.
fair, but
That's not
also,
how
I mean,
fighting works.
if you don't think that, like, Batman's built a little different.
Batman's also
Built like physically,
Yes.
bro. You think Thor could not take Batman?
No, I'm not. Thor is not. You say 99%. That's a big. It's a bold.
Hulk.
statement.
I feel like there's
Well, yeah,
not,
like some of these guys are just like astronomically stronger.
I feel
than
like
him.
there's not very many heroes that I know of that
Captain America.
don't have actual powers.
He's whooping Captain America.
Really?
Straight up plain and
In
simple.
hand-to-hand combat.
Yes.
no.
Wow.
The Captain America feats that he's performed. See, so I'm saying y'all are going. What have we seen? No, I'm talking about comic books, bro. I'm talking about like the deep stuff. Batman in every rendition that you see him is shown to with ease, like not any effort, throw human beings through brick walls and metal walls. Okay. I'm just there's people that he can beat that I don't have time to sit here.
So
and
here's
tell you
here's my
that.
issue with that.
Okay.
If he has no super strength, then that's not real. And that's one thing about like Reacher. No.
Batman. The origin of Batman doesn't have super strength.
No,
So how is he throwing people through?
he's
through-
he's just a genetically different human.
So I could even get behind you
Like
when you say-
genetics, like just what he's trained himself to do and what he's been a part of, and the things that he's come across throughout comic books.
I'm fine with that. I can even get behind maybe the brick wall. I can't get behind the metal wall. I can't.
You can
get
go. You can
I can't-
find it.
I can't.
It's available to.
No,
it's in
I
I know, but
comic
it's
books.
but
I'm not saying
unfortunately for
just
me,
because
it
it
is
happens-
unbelievable. Like with Batman, it's
He
like
doesn't have. There's nothing.
it
That
doesn't make sense with
actually
Batman.
changed.
He's
him.
still. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. He does it.
That's
I know,
just
but that's
saying
the
he-
reason why I think. First off, I think he's overrated. Secondly, I don't think that I think everyone's just up Batman's behind. Everyone just thinks he's the greatest thing ever. Thirdly, he's a villain. Simple as that.
That's not even the argument we're at. Now I'm irritated
Listen, this is what
because because he's.
I'm not saying he hasn't done it in the books. This is what I'm saying.
Honestly,
I'm
he's a
saying
trash human being.
I'm saying that Batman is a human and it's just self-human trained. So
There's
he's-
some more to that. It's not just baseline human. He's a little more.
Is he
than that.
taking out Wolverine?
He potentially could.
frick no,
Whoa, easy.
Yes,
no.
he most definitely has the ability. Yeah.
Wolverine gonna put it through. Oh,
I mean, if it's just like randomly on the
too?
street, probably not. But
we're good.
Yeah, I just think that, honestly, I think Batman is, first off, the official hot take that I brought to the table was he's a supervillain. You cannot say that about Iron Man, Captain America. Captain America, in Civil War, you're saying was a supervillain? No. Oh, okay. Well, I'm adjusting my chair. And you made that noise to adjust your chair?
Yeah, 'cause I kept hitting this and it was so much noise.
That was weird. He was like thinking,
Oh, yep.
I'm glad you said yep instead of yeah. All right, so what you laughing about, Wesley?
Nothing.
But we disagree, and listen,
It's okay.
to an extent, Wesley kind of comes off as a little bit of a snob in this conversation because he's like, you're ignorant and I know everything. And my thing is like, here's the facts that I know and here's the outcome.
But you only know half the story.
But my thing is like, in my world,
You're making judgments off without knowing all the information.
but in my world,
Okay.
whether it's the comics or the movies.
In your case, it's just the movies.
But my hot take is the same. My hot take was the supervillain.
Because we had a small
No.
conversation off camera.
Was it not the supervillain?
That was your.
I don't
Whether
agree
it's,
with you.
but whether it's comics or not, most of the stats I brought up with their kill count came from the comics. Not
No,
the
that's
movies.
fine. I agree with you.
Okay. Okay.
As far as that, it's what we kind of
Delved into.
sidestepped on.
Yeah.
You're first. I mean, I disagree, but I don't think. I mean, yeah, that's all based in fact. That's not the first
Okay.
time I've heard that.
Okay.
No. And to an extent, I agree with it. But there's just some depth to it that matters.
Yeah, like the innocent people that don't have their mama and daddy.
Basically, the depth to it is if Batman would,
either.
if Batman kills one person,
Yeah,
if he just does it, like if he kills the Joker,
Joker.
what he's saying, the reason why he can't bring himself to do it, is he will turn into the Joker, but 10 times worse.
Oh, so then he's definitely a super villain. So he's saying, I know I'm a villain, so I can control my villain status.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So
He's balancing his the dark side.
That is terrible.
That's not a villain.
Dude, I'm popping Joker right ahead.
so then here's my question: what good has he done?
He's mitigated.
Mitigated.
If Joker didn't get put away by Batman,
He's
however many times
terrible.
he's done it.
He's
But
the
okay,
worst
on the,
person
On
ever.
the flip side of that, if we're just saying because Batman knows if he kills the Joker, that he'll turn into something similar, if not worse, which it's been proven that it's way, way worse because there is like a whole
There is
a whole thing where he
He
does-
actually has the greatest kill count.
yes, the Batman who laughs is like one of the most.
The Batman who laughs, you didn't
He
think I know that,
literally
did
becomes
you?
the Joker. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
It's in the comics movie.
that's a comic. Good stuff. But there's a whole timeline to where like Superman does the same thing. Kills a Joker, turns into a villain.
Yeah. So most of DC are villains.
You could say the same thing about some of the Marvel characters.
I don't think so.
There's all kinds of Marvel characters that were heroes that turn into villains at some point.
Wanda. That's it.
That's the movies only right there. In TV shows.
Okay. Does she turn into a villain?
No, she definitely does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
We want to talk about overrated and annoying.
Wanda.
Wanda.
Thank you. Okay, we
Yes.
can agree on that.
Yeah.
The coolest though, man, Iron Man's cool though. No?
Iron Man's cool.
Okay. And rich.
There's no question in that. He is richer than Bruce Wayne. Now that's always been a conversation. Iron Man is like
That's
significantly richer than Bruce Wayne.
Say it.
So what?
Iron Man's overrated.
No, that's crazy.
Not saying that he's not cool, but he's hyped way more than he should.
No, Iron Man
Because
is the guy.
almost the same, just about the same take I have with Batman without the suit. He's done. And in an actual fight and strength, he's, in my opinion, he's done to
But
90%.
Whoa, hold on. Even in the movie, hold up. In the movie, when he was malnourished and everything, not malnourished, it was another, I think it was 2 or 3. I forget.
3.
But he went out there and he handled business.
Yeah, but he wasn't fighting anybody like super strength or anything crazy.
Who cares? No suit.
But he has intuition, and that matters. He's really smart. But you said it yourself. He always has his suit on him.
Yeah.
He doesn't get caught with that suit. That's not a thing.
I feel like majority of the Avengers beat him with a suit.
He literally beat, and now we can go back to the movie. He
it-
beat
But again,
Captain America and Winter Soldier in a 2-on-1 fight.
okay, Captain America, in my opinion,
Both those guys had super strength.
If we're talking about the movie, he's one of the weaker heroes. Same.
Even the movie shows that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Captain
people,
America's
Thor and Hulk and
Yeah,
Vision.
way, yeah.
Those guys are strong.
There's just a lot of strong people.
Because Captain America, especially in the movie, he's a little bit. He has like obviously other aspects where he's a lot stronger in the comics, but typically his baseline is just he has a super soldier serum,
Yeah.
which just kind of makes you like in your own realm as a human, but like if you have like a god or like an extraterrestrial
Right.
person.
Right.
But, Captain America is definitely on the weaker end. But the suit that Iron Man did that with was significantly less powered as like his better suits that he kind
And
of
also,
constantly keeps.
does
with
Bucky have the serum? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, yeah. Two, in my opinion, of the weaker of the heroes. But my thing with that as
Hawkeye.
well. Huh?
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's just a dude.
Yeah, he's
Just a dude with some special eyeballs.
I'd be that dude in a heartbeat.
Oh no, I'd be Hawkeye. Hawkeye's sick.
Yeah. But same concept almost. I think just better than Batman is a lot of what you see his suit become is he's seeing stuff over time and adapting.
And he adapts, yeah.
Where when you put somebody new in front of him, how do you handle that?
Yeah, but his nanotech suits kind of eliminate that.
Once you get to that point.
That's the point we're talking though.
Yeah.
That's kind of his thing
like,
at this point.
In my opinion, Doctor Strange sweeps Iron Man.
You talk about a little overrated.
No.
The sorcery in Marvel is
Man, you're into
also
that Chinese crap,
But
dude. I can't.
here's the thing too.
The only reason you like that
You
is
can
there's
almost-
Japanese people in it.
You can almost say Doctor Strange is a
Doctor
villain.
Strange isn't Japanese.
He's not, but he's surrounded by
You're
people
dumb.
that are Asian.
You're just talking about Wong.
It's one person.
That's one dude.
One dude is enough. He likes him. That's why.
Doctor Strange might also be a villain.
Doctor Strange has
The
the
difference is
predisposition.
everyone else came back to life.
Yes, Doctor Strange has the villain. He's one of the heroes that very consistently turns into a villain. In the
But
Marvel.
he actually literally does.
Yeah.
Here's a huge plot with Doctor Strange though. In the fight in the city, when they come for the stone, he cuts off the big, I don't know the name of the thing that him and Spider-Man are fighting. He cuts off his arm with a portal.
Yeah. Mhm.
He could have done the same thing to Thanos when Mantis was on Thanos' head. Cut his head off and been done with.
He would have killed Mantis as well.
No, it would have cut. Mantis would have went to wherever the head went.
It goes in.
Yeah, Mantis was on top of his head. You cut him at
See, that's the difference. between
Mantis
being in
teleports
the
holding his head.
Man is dying.
She wouldn't though.
But even if she did,
Because it cuts where the portal closes. Mantis is on top of his head.
Yeah,
Who
I don't
cares
know.
about Mantis?
That's a plot. That's a plot hole.
Yes.
but who cares about Mantis?
As long as you agree with that.
No, it's a plot hole.
He could have ended that.
Y'all care about Mantis?
I mean, she's alright.
She plays a part.
I'm not being on that.
I mean,
If
she's one of the
if
more
she-
useless ones.
If she was just collateral damage, you'd be sad.
I mean, if I'm trying to take care of Thanos and she has to go,
She got to go.
it's fine. Yeah.
I welcome that.
I can say that about a lot of people in the Marvel universe. I'm not a big Marvel guy.
No more DC.
Yeah, I debate though that Marvel had the laptop to shut off.
Turn back on.
All right, we're back.
But
Still recording?
I don't know what's been happening, man.
Yeah, we're just technical difficulties, folks.
It'll probably be like no sound.
Yeah, we're gonna get on there.
No, it's gonna do that thing 50,000
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. No, like I have to like do my best when I talk about this with some people. It's like I have to respect the Marvel side of things because Marvel is intense and it's really deep, but DC is just so gritty and it's dark.
Yeah, I don't like dark. I live in the light, so
Like this new
I like
Superman
cool
movie
stuff.
coming out, I am pumped. This new Superman movie's gonna be good.
didn't even know it's coming out.
It's gonna be good.
Didn't even know.
You're gonna rob yourself of good movie stuff. So it's gonna be so good.
Any more hot takes?
Not off the top of the head. You got it for today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which I 100% agree with.
you didn't accomplish what you had to. But
You admitted he was a villain, but also said I'm not gonna admit it.
because I understand the underlying part of it.
I feel like I won that.
Mm. You have to flip it. You have to get two. You gotta get majority.
I did too.
Oh, I guess that's true. But it took 2 seconds.
So I got it.
Because I already agreed with it.
Yeah, it's because
it's true.
Therefore, makes it not a hot take. Because he was literally
I
on
know
the
for a
side.
fact Zach wouldn't have believed
But
it.
Zach wouldn't have cared.
He don't know who Batman is.
That's true.
He'd be like, who's that guy?
Zach's an idiot. That's what
So I'm saying, so like hot takes in that regard, we're gonna lose it when Zach's here.
Mm.
He's not. We're not gonna be able to get him on either side. He doesn't care. But okay. That's what I'll say.
If you had to get rid of a finger or toe, would you do it?
Depends on the finger or toe.
Like, are you saying if I had to
No, I worded it very.
Yeah.
Unless there's one or the other.
If you had to get rid of a finger or a toe, would you do it?
What does that mean?
You're not saying it right.
No.
If I had to choose between getting rid of a finger and or a toe,
Let me say it. If you had to get rid of a finger or a toe, would you do it?
If I had to, yeah.
Okay.
What was that? I'm
What
still.
about you? What about you?
I feel like there's a lot.
once again, if I had to,
Yeah.
like my life depended on it, yeah, I would.
Okay.
That's the only way I would. I feel like I would have to.
So I'm just saying, like finger or toe. Like which one would you get?
Yeah, if you had to get rid of one, I would try not. I wouldn't.
You die.
You just said if you had to.
I don't know, but if you had, you can get out of it. There's legal things.
Nuh-uh.
See, this is why I don't like when you say stuff like that.
What are you talking about?
Because then me and Joe answer, you're like, "See, I just wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't.
That's stupid.
If somebody's got a gun to your head, you gotta lose one or you die.
I die.
All right. Well,
That attached to your fingers and toes?
and
Do you
that
not like? Yeah, I'm pretty attached.
I prefer it, but I like life a little bit more.
a lot more.
You love them a lot more.
I'm saying I love life
You love life.
more than one of my fingers or my toes.
I mean, but there's just so many crazy things that we could talk about right there.
Third toe.
Because third toe.
Third one from the third one in. Starting at your big. No one.
That's fair. Yeah. That one doesn't do anything. You can't lose the pinky though. You lose your pinky toe, you're done.
So
You're done if you lose a pinky toe.
It's a major part of
Your
your
balance is off for like the rest of
Major
your
part
life.
of your balance.
for the rest of
They said 70% of your balance if you lose one of your pinky toes.
wow.
Yeah.
What if you don't have good balance already?
Probably screwed.
Cooked.
Yeah.
So what do you think about like disease and stuff?
Well, what
I don't know if that means we need to be done now. We're talking about another disease.
do you think about this?
What about
Man, if they didn't exist, I'd be happy.
how do we feel about COVID-19?
My thing is
Bird flu.
That's very controversial. COVID-19. Is COVID-19 real?
COVID-22.
I mean, it was real. I had it.
I know, but was that just probably like a flu? You think it came from Wuhan?
If it's a flu, it's a real strong one.
You think it came from Wuhan?
I mean, I think didn't it confirm that it is like a
Yeah,
flu?
Have you had the flu?
Yeah.
Because the flu's pretty strong.
Flu sucks.
Yeah.
Flu is
That
trash.
was worse.
If you could have one sickness the rest of your life, you had to have a sickness. You had to have a sickness.
I'm stuck on one now. IBS.
You're just thinking dirty too.
Sick. It's because you're
That's actually a good question, though.
It might be that the dirtiness is seeping into your gut.
I don't care about
Oh my
saying.
God.
That was actually a good question.
What was the question?
If you had to have a sickness for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Blindness.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Is that a sickness? Or a condition?
That's a condition.
I realized it sounded worse when I said it.
Wow. Blind conversion, you're sick.
That's tough. What kind of sickness would you live with for the rest
I
of your
mean,
life?
does a runny nose count?
No, because there's got to be a sickness attached to it.
Alright,
I wouldn't want to have a cold. for the
Disease.
rest of my
Forget
life.
sickness. Disease. What kind of disease would you have to have? What kind of disease would you take? If it was on the shelves, which one would you take and go?
You gotta grab one.
I feel like there's some non-bad ones that we don't know about. So
There's gotta be.
we're gonna say something real.
What's that one we used to fall asleep all of a sudden?
Oh, narcolepsy.
I'm not getting that.
Isaiah has that.
Does he?
You got to. I've been around someone with narcolepsy, and it is actually kind of crazy.
I've been around.
Yeah.
So look up some list
That's what I'm
of
looking
diseases.
List of the least bad.
That's what I'm looking
diseases.
at. Mild chronic diseases.
I do it every time. Found it. Found it.
I can't spell things.
Found it.
That's a lot of pressure.
Hey, the battery's dying. Outro us.
That is dying?
Outro us.
Okay, we'll talk about diseases next time.
Yeah, we'll hold it. We'll table this.
All right, well, thank you for watching Guys Night.
That was a good.
Where we have a good time having a good time, baby.
Solid
All
episode.
right, next time, see ya.
See ya.